Oh, it's an A320 based on the noise. You can't really see it. It's an A321 actually, sorry. In 30 frames per second. I don't know why it automatically switches to 30 FPS every time. But look, A321 on the doorstep. My wish kind of happened where they'd be low enough to be below these clouds that I've been seeing all morning. And also, yes, it's just the crest of dawn, I guess. And it feels like summer, I don't know why. It's just, we just had the coldest recorded temperatures in 5 years here, and now all of a sudden it feels like the middle of summer. Like, it's actually, like, warm, like, a nice toasty 50-something degrees, and it's, like, not even 7 in the morning yet. It's A320, I think, back here. I haven't changed the quality for some reason. But it's already away. Oh, something's finally coming. I guess. Don't worry about the lens glitching every single time I zoom in. Okay, it's not coming. It's only turning a little bit closer. But that's still good. That's still good. Sounds like an A320. And it is an A320. One. You can hear it once again. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Then again, the way this microphone is actually kind of good. And away it goes behind the house. Like how the Atlanta airport is overflowing video was the first video where I wasn't using that editor, which I figured out was causing that obnoxious noise with the mic. Oh, look how nice and purple that looks over there. Sheesh. That looks good. No, but I don't know. There's something coming over here already. I think it's a CRJ. Because I saw it on flight rate. Oh, never mind. A320. What's all the Airbuses? And where did this even come from? Anyway, I heard the sound and it sounded like a throttled up CRJ, but no, it's just the no, that's a little bit weirder than the typical one. No, but I find it funny that Atlanta airport's overflowing video was the first video where it didn't have that weird crackling sound. So the first video where it was actually the genuine microphone, because this is what the microphone actually sounds like. But yeah. So I guess I'm changing my reviews on this camera again. You know, I just realized we can have sunrise shenanigans again for this, because the sun is, well, obviously gonna rise, hopefully. And hopefully we'll be able to actually see it, though. And also the CRJ 900LR is popping in and out of the clouds. I also don't think it was really that good in focus. But, yes. There goes the squeaking of the lens. I fixed it a little bit, but it still squeaks. Look at this possibly 717-2BD or Bravo Delta or Bravo Dixie, which I realize I can check on Flight Radar. But also, speaking of Flight Radar, according to Flight Radar 24, there's a Delta A350, but still painted in LATAM Airlines colors coming, which should be very fascinating. Unfortunately, it's coming from, well, you know, behind me. Also, these jets are extra high up today. Like, they're not usually this high. No, but it's coming from this direction back here, so it might unfortunately be over here like a lot of the heavies, especially over there, do. But if we get lucky, we might get an overhead from a LATAM Airlines, which I'm assuming, I guess, because that's what delivery is. I can 100% confirm that this is a 717-2 Bravo Dixie Delta Dixie BD. I don't know why I got that excited. I guess I was hoping the jet would be louder, so I wouldn't have to do that, but yes! The first overhead of the morning. I'm sure the neighbors, if they were awake at this hour, would be hysterically laughing at my abnormally large camera lens that stretches out 2 feet, but I don't care. I feel like I'm almost missing this jet on purpose. Like, I'm really close to missing this. It's a 737. It went behind the... What? Oh, I thought it already turned. It's a Southwest. Oh, it looks like old livery Southwest. Or Canyon... Wait, no, that's Delta. Never mind. Never mind, everybody. Put a halt on your operations. Take your celebration hats off. It's just a Delta 800. It's still nice, though, I guess. Only with ultra zoom, though. Looking at it in real life, it's not really that spectacular. Even though it is an ultra zoom. It's only a little bit bigger than real size, but alright. Well, I've got some bad news. It's the A320 behind the clouds whines over me, even though it's not over me, because it's not even that loud. But not only did the A350 go south, it went deep south. As in, I'd probably be able to see it if it weren't for these stupid clouds here, which are also at the same time making everything better. They just made something a lot worse. Something, once again, that could have been a first. So this is already a pretty bad way to start off the year, even though I don't know what I'm talking about. I get an overhead aircraft sunrise to start the year off. Still, missing that's kind of a bad way to start off, I guess. I don't know. Not really, no. But whatever. Delta 1409 is behind the clouds. I think it came from Cincinnati. I don't know. But it's behind the clouds because these clouds suck. And they're starting to become more prominent. And more, well, jet sucking, I guess. I don't know. Delta 1616. I need to get it before it goes behind the... Well, it's dead now. Actually, no, it's back out. It's back out. It survived. I could see my breath even though it's warm outside. But that's not the first time that's happened to me. The first time that happened to me was on a Halloween. Also, what is it doing? So it gets a little bit of an awkward noise, but... it's way throttling up. But the jets are like all stacked up now. I don't know if you noticed, but I wasn't quite ready when I came out here for it to be that close. Even though I did, I looked on flight radar, but that's why I didn't seem prepared, because I rushed out here. I can't really see anything over here now because of the clouds. See, once again, I was about to walk back inside, and in the amount of time it takes me to walk inside, another jet, like check flight radar, and then come back here, especially when flight radar has a stupid thing where it's got to reload every 15 minutes or whatever. The jets come quicker. This is a Southwest this time. Alright, Southwest, making up for those cancellations, huh? Even though this is like the first Southwest I've seen in a little while. And by that I mean since like yesterday. Actually no, I haven't seen a Southwest in a while. This is a nice little return here. 2296, I'm pretty sure, from Greensboro. I remember where it's from, but I somehow forgot the flight number as I was walking out the door. It doesn't matter because you can't see the jet. Where did it go? How are you above that when none of the other jets, at least they could have a little bit of dignity? Come on now. Oh, forget it. 2617's behind it. Somehow I remember the jet behind it, the A321. But I can't remember the 737 that just passed. Well, 2617 autofocus also. I'm kind of letting the autofocus do its thing, which it's not doing that well, so I'm going to manually focus it. Even when I'm in autofocus mode. 737, I can't see it anymore. Where did it go? Come on. Dignity, man, dignity. It's gonna be right here, isn't it? Kinda. Okay, it popped out a little bit more. And there it goes. Away. Yeah, I was just manually focusing over the autofocus, because the autofocus doesn't do anything when you're actually recording. On flight radar, it shows these two jets flying like unnecessarily close together. We got this Southwest that you can't see, and then there's supposedly a 717 like right here, right on top of me at this point. Oh crap. The trees are out of focus. Everybody, somebody help. I'm not seeing that 717 though, so it either turned or maybe I think they both might have already passed. But yeah, that was a little odd. Frontier 2385, or Otto the Owl. It's my first overhead Frontier A321 I've ever seen. Oh yes, good stuff indeed. I was waiting on this. I had this pinned on flight radar for like the last 10 minutes. So I would see this, and finally, that almost makes up for the special livery, even though it kind of doesn't. Still, Frontier A321 for the first time ever over my head. It's a Delta set. Oh god. 737 800. Maybe it's an 832 or 8ER or 8 something else, I guess. 8H4. Hotel for it. I don't think it is, and I'm losing it again. I need to crank the exposure down some more just so the debris on the lens doesn't get noticeable. But yeah, as you can see, it's very bright out here. It's also dark out here at the same time. And that's the lowest I can go on the exposure. A320, whining as usual. This is my first time actually really doing anything in conditions like this, which, well, hot conditions, I guess, even though no, it's not. With hot and very wet conditions, I guess. Unfortunately, my little staying up all night thing gets me into trouble when I want to actually go outside during the day. But I guess I woke up at the perfect time because this actually looks pretty nice out here. There's another jet over here. You can probably tell it's an A320 by that noise in the distance. The problem is, oh, there it is. I was gonna say the problem is it's behind the clouds and doesn't seem to be wanting to come out. It still doesn't want to come out because you can't see it, and now you can. Oh yeah. I don't even know if it's in focus. Delta A320 behind the lamppost, but it's no matter when it's this close. And away it goes, really fast too, behind the tree line of doom. Now I'm picking that up.